So a couple of days ago, a famous YouTuber, Ali Abdal, made an experience on Twitter. He wrote a tweet using ChatGPT. But here's the thing. He didn't even mention that the tweet was written by ChatGPT, by AI. And you know what happened? The tweet he wrote got viral. People really loved the tweet, and the tweet became one of his top performing tweets. A couple of days later, he announced that was an experience, and people got shocked because the tweet was so good. So what does it mean? Today, AI is able to replace human. This is the reality. But what's going on in this next day? It's even worse than that. ChatGPT, as you already know, has impacted the world. In 5 days, got millions of people connected in the website, made the websites crashing, every single day. It's very hard right now, to just connect to the website and get some answers from ChatGPT because everybody using it right now. It's just crazy. But there was one company who wasn't happy about that. And you already know this company. They have something they were working years on, and they're gonna release it because it's becoming dangerous for them. So the product they have, it's called BART. This is the new AI technology from Google, and they really want to become the #1 AI technology. So the war is going on because at the same time, OpenAI is gonna release the ChatGPT 4, which is 100 times smarter than ChatGPT 3, which is crazy when you think about it. So it's gonna be a war between Google and OpenAI. And between this war, who's gonna suffer? Unless you take control of your destiny. Let me talk to you about something. According to Chamat Pilapitya, which is a billionaire, he was one of the first members of the growing team of Facebook. And according to him, the next generation of billionaires would be the content creators. We already seeing this happening with Jimmy Donaldson. When Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, some company tried to buy his channel for $1 billion, say no, and I think he was right, because I wouldn't sell this channel for at least, a minimum of 30 or even 50 billions. First of all, I tried myself, to have my own SMMA company, and I'm still doing it actually. But I've tried different ways, to approach it. And the first way I tried was to cold calling companies, cold emailing, and I don't say it doesn't work, but the only issue with that is you trying to sell your services to companies that don't know you, so they don't trust you. So even if you succeed, you find, potential client, you're gonna have to sell you short because they don't know you, and you have to minimize the risk for them. When you think about it, a lot of people, they're gonna think, okay, you know what? this content creators thing, it's taking a lot of effort, it's taking too much time. I rather look for a new job. But when you look for a new job, how long time will you take to have your first job? Even to have an interview, you know, to have your interview you have to wait. Even if you're in the process of being interviewed, you know, maybe you have to wait for 2 weeks before the interview, and then they have to decide. It's already 1 month that you lost, you know. And realistically, to find a new job, you're gonna take at least, you know, around 1 month to 4 months. So in 1 to 4 months, can you imagine what you could have done as a content creator? A lot of things. You can write an article in less than a day, make a video, promote your videos during the whole week, and, you know, starting like that, and having your first product in less than 1 month. Another problem with looking for a job. A couple of days ago, I was on a website, you know, just to check remote job, you know, online. This was a site specialized in remote jobs. And I just was blown away of what I've seen on this website. The number of applicants, I think that was like more than 50,000 for, like, I think that was a writer job or something like that. And the list went on, you know. Every single job listed on the website have like crazy number of applicants. So it's crazy, you know, like people, they're all running like chips. Another benefit is the freedom of location. Let's say you want to do your work from a beach in Bali. You can do that easy, no problem, you know. And what you can do is even trying to find a destination where the life is cheap, and so you're saving a lot of money. A lot of digital nomads are doing this. You have 100% control of your destiny, meaning that whatever location you want to be, you can be. Whenever you want to work, you can work, you know. Because of the compound effect of your work, if there's a day where you don't want to work or you feel sick, you don't have to work. That's the magic of this business model. Since you can travel, you have freedom of location. If you're into real estate, you can go in some places, you know, where it's very cheap, you know, front seat, and you can start to invest. I know there's some people that did that back in the days in Thailand, and they're starting to build hotels, houses, you know, stuff like that, and they paid like very, very cheap money, you know. Talking about, I remember this French guy, you know, he was like, I remember this French guy, he went to Thailand and he paid $1 for a beach place, for a beach spot, and he's starting to build an hotel. And I don't know, 10 years after, 20 years after, it became like crazy thing. Like he builds hotel, restaurants, a lot of stuff, and a lot of French people came to this place because he was inviting all his friends around the world. And so now it's a famous place in Thailand. I don't know the name, but it's like a famous village where a lot of French people goes, and the guy is making a lot of money now, you know. And when he went there, he was broke. Let me talk to you about a framework that you can follow to start your content creator business. So I'm going to talk to you about the framework I was talking about, all right? And I call it the content creator framework. There's 8 points that I'm gonna go through. Number one, understand your why and who you want to become. So if money wasn't an issue, what would you do? If you could do anything you want, would you be a photographer? Would you be a writer? Would you do painting? What would you do? You really have to think about it. And when you know exactly what you would do, this is what you have to do. Because the only way that's gonna keep you going is doing something that doesn't matter if you don't really earn money. Number two, what are the skills that you're good at and that you can use? Are you good at writing? You could write a blog. Are you good at photography? You could take pictures, videos, you can do videos. What do you enjoy and what you do? What are you good at? Do you like talking to people? Maybe you're good at communicating with people and you could, bring a group of people together. Use those skills for your content creator business. So write them down. Number three, what and who inspires you? You probably have favorite books, even favorite movies, favorite celebrities, favorite content creators. All right? Take them all, put them on a list them down, and write down what are the things that make you like them. Number four, research a demanding market. One thing is, if you want to make money, you're gonna have to solve a problem, because you make money solving problem in this world. The biggest the problem you solve, the biggest the money you can generate. It's really working like that, because when you solve a problem, it equals to value. So if you bring a lot of value to this world, you'll be rewarded by money, So you have to research a demanding market. To find the audience, you have to find people that are struggling, that have a problem, and you need to solve the problem for them. So don't go in a no demanding market. Let's say, you have a passion maybe and you want to do it, but the problem is there's no demand for that. You're probably one of the few people in this world that really, wants to have more information about that. So you don't want to go this route. You want to go to an audience in a market where there's a lot of demand. But at the same time, you got to be careful that it's not a saturated market. If there's a lot of competition, it's going to be harder for you, to distinguish yourself. But you're still going to have a lot of competition, and some people are there since a lot of time. But you have some chances. But I would recommend, the best market would be actually between both. Not so saturated, but at the same time you need to have some competition, because you need to make sure this market is profitable. Number five, find the main concerns in your market. All right? So like I said, your audience, they have a problem that you're gonna solve. So you have to find this problem. And where do you find them? You go on Google, Google search. It's very easy. You can go on forums like Quora or Reddit, or even like specialized forums. And so you do kind of a market study. Number six, now you know what is the problem that you're gonna solve. All right? You find your audience, you know what they need. Now you can start to produce content. And when producing content, you're gonna use your skills. Remember, previously we talked about your skills to produce very unique content, and at the same time a content that you're gonna enjoy. Because you need to have you enjoying what you're doing, but at the same time solving a problem that is gonna generate you money. Now that you have an audience, you're producing content, you're gonna have to sell your solution. So to sell your solution, you need a little bit of marketing, and I would recommend to use one of the main principles, which is called Life First Aid by Eric Whiteman, which is the 8 universal human needs. Every human on this planet has the same human needs. And so if you target one of several of those human needs, it's going to be easier to sell your solution to your market and to your audience. Number 8, now that you're producing content and you have a solution to sell, you have to use trends. You have to surf on trends to reach more people. There are always, new trends. Surf on that and connect this trend to your subject. A strategy that works very well is using short form content to promote, what you're doing. You take, for example, short form content for TikTok. You do some TikTok, you do some YouTube shorts, and you do some Instagram reel. You do short form content, and then you plug it to TikTok, to YouTube shorts, and also to Instagram reel. And so you're gonna have more reach using this strategy. All right, so that's it for the 8 points that you can use to start a content creator business the right way. If you need more information, everything is in the description. So I hope this video was useful for you, and I see you next time. Peace. To make sure you find the right subject to become a successful content creator, you can find in the description the Content Creator Formula mini course that shows you exactly how you can start to earn money right off the bat with content creation. See you later. Bye.